For a real treat. This is brown porter, and it was poured from that wonderful tap here in New Brighton by Steve Petrucci. This is Four Brothers Brewery, and you're going to meet him in just a couple of moments. But before we get to beer, let's to football. The AFC Championship game is coming up on Sunday, and that'll be at 3:05 on the CBS television network with Jim Nance and also Phil Simms on the play-by-play. But I want to take some time now to kind of give you some thoughts on why I still think this may be too close to call this game. The point spread has gone from 3, it's now 2.5, and Denver is getting the points. But when you take a look at these two teams with identical records at 13-4, they met in week 12, in which Denver got the win. But Edelman, as in Justin Edelman, was not in the lineup for New England. He will be in this football game, and he makes a big difference. Now, when you go back to 2014, an AFC Championship game, Denver won that game, but Rob Gronkowski was not in that football game, the amazing tight end, because he had a torn ACL. The last time these two teams met when they were both healthy was in week 9 of 2014. The final score, 43-21, and it was New England defeating Denver. So I'm still saying it's too close to call. One of the reasons why is because they are in Denver. And I've been doing a lot of thinking about these games, and it seems as though my opinion and thought process on who's going to win changes from one period to the next. I still think, though, New England, because of Rob Gronkowski, will win this game. But it's going to be close. And I do think if you take New England giving the points, now 2.5, and it could change, that's a good bet. Now, speaking of a good bet, follow me. Take a look at this place, folks. This is where they brew it over here, and this is where you can come and enjoy a glass or two with the Four Brothers Brewing. Come on over here. Good to see you, Steve. This is so nice to be here. The Petrucci family, Anthony and Shirley, their mom and dad, they're from Rochester. Well, we used to call it Little Italy, North Rochester. Great people. And their brother Joe is no longer here, but of course the four brothers, John, Dave, and Steve. I want to take some time to talk about, after years of working in a lumber yard, and your brother at J&L Steel, and doing just about everything you guys can do to make a living, why now at this stage in your life? And by the way, I'm going to be telling you about some of the places like Backdoor Tavern, Woolly Bullies, Jimmy K's, Bowser's, Thursdays, The Front Door, The Blue Marble, Kendrew's, along with Bachtown and Monaca, Bachtown and Robinson, the Corner Grill, and the great folks at the Monaca Draft House getting ready for their 80s night on Saturday. They're all serving your beer. So there's something going on here. But my first question is, why, after all these years, would you put this kind of investment back into this great community of New Brighton? We're thankful for it, but that's a major step.
Well, it's a good town to be in. The town's very supportive, and this is something we've wanted to do for a while. Kind of our retirement plan.
Okay, Heaven's Gate Belgium Ale, 1838 Smoked Porter, Yale Old English Ale, just some of the beers. The Hobbit Brown Porter. Just talk about these beers a little bit.
Well, we got a Belgian, and Heaven's Gate Belgian is it's good Belgian. Got a lot of flavor to it. Smoked Porter, we created that one for the Brighton's 175th Founders Day. We made that one prior to when we opened. We donated everything for that. The English Ale. It's a good English ale. It's got a lot of flavor to it. The alcohol content's so. The Hobbit Brown Porter is a very mild brown porter. We also have several other ones that we don't have on draft at the moment, but are coming around. We got King Ludwig's Imperial IPA. We got Mad Brewer's Imperial Stout coming up, and Silverback Oatmeal Stout coming up, among others.
All right, now listen, before I let you go, and again, we're in the former Columbia Gas Building, and this is an amazing town, and I love New Brighton, and they've got some great bars in this town. Even, as I mentioned, the Corner Grill and Jimmy K's, both carrying their beer on tap. That's got to be exciting. It was like the first time I heard one of my commercials on the radio. But to see your name on tap at a bar, that must be a real kick.
Oh yeah, it's an exciting thing.
It is. My question though is, why do you think people like yourself and another good friend of mine, of course his father from Rochester, who started his bar in 1958, Hollywood Gardens, and now Frankie Eli, he too, Brixton Brewery, why do you think so many people are doing this?
Craft beer is in. people are tired of the same old. It's time.
And you know, when the steel industry was booming, and this is the last thing that Brother Dave and I were talking, this was back right after Prohibition. This is how beer really was done, right?
Oh, yeah. Up until after World War II. It was all made like this. Hometown breweries.
Now we get some manufacturing back, we get people back to work, and we get them coming after their shift for a ice-cold glass of this wonderful brew that is Four Brothers Brewing in New Brighton. Thank you for letting me into your home.
Thank you.
The Petrucci family, my cooms, my paisans, I love them, from Little Italy in North Rochester. Check them out, and if they don't have it on tap at your favorite watering hole, tell them your Pratte Pack said to get it. Have a great day, everybody.